Hey everyone, I'm Maddie from Stride and Edge, and today I bring you another 30 minutes of Vinyasa flow. So this class is great for opening up through the backs of the legs, through those hamstrings. We're going to be doing quite a bit of pyramid pose, so I would really advise for this class to use 2 yoga blocks. And if you have them, then you can just pause the video and go grab those now. And if you don't, then don't worry, you might not need them. And you can just stay up on your fingertips or even use just like a big chunky book or something similar. So I hope you enjoyed this class. Please do let me know in the comments below how you got on. And also we have still got some availability for our yoga retreat that is happening in November. We're really excited about this. And if you're really keen to come along, then I'll put all the information in the description below and you can check that out. But I will see you back on that. In a seated position, cross-legged if that's okay for your hips and your knees. And then once you're there, just closing the eyes. And just do a little scan through the body. Checking in, make sure you're not rounding in your spine. You've got a nice long neck, nice long spine, rolling the shoulders back. Hands just gently resting on top of your knees. And then as we sit here, just start to notice the breath. So very gentle to begin with. And we'll start to deepen the breath. Just place your right hand on top of your stomach, so then as you breathe in, you're breathing all the way down into the belly, so all the way into that hand. And then exhale out through the nose. And again, inhale through the nose. And exhale it out. This time bring the left hand up onto the chest. And as you breathe in, air is going all the way down into the belly and all the way up into the chest. And then exhale out through the chest, out through the belly. And again, big breath in. And exhale it out. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then let your hands just come back onto your knees. From here, just tuck your chin, rolling that head forwards, getting that nice stretch at the back of the neck. If you want to, you can gently place your hands onto the back of the head, just adding a little bit more pressure there. You're not pulling it down, you're just letting the weight of your hands and your arms gently find a bit more stretch through the back of the neck. And then release the hands and roll the head all the way over towards the right. And as you do, you can either stay here or place that right hand on top of the head. Again, just letting the weight of the arm find a little bit more in that side of the neck. And then release the hand, roll the head all the way over towards the left. And then again, if you want, you can place that left hand on top of the head. And one more breath, inhale. And exhale. And let that hand come back down. Bring the head all the way up to the middle, opening the eyes. Inhale, lift the arms up overhead. As we exhale, we'll find a twist, right hand behind, left hand on the outside of that right knee, just twisting through the spine. Bring it back to the middle, inhale. Exhale over to the left. Feeling that twist coming all the way through the core. And release, inhale, bring the arms up. Palms touch overhead. As you exhale, bring the palms at the chest. And then from here, we're going to bring our hands out in front into our tabletop position. Hands underneath the shoulders, knees under the hips, fingers spread. Let's just take a few little rocks forwards and backwards, warming up through the wrists. Moving some nice big circles one way, and then the other way. And then from here, moving into our cat-cows. As we inhale, scoop the belly down, lifting the chest, lift the chin. As you then exhale, rounding the back. Really press the hands down, look up towards the belly button. And again, inhale, scoop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, rounding the back. And again, last time, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, find your flat back once again. From here, we're going to take that right foot out towards that right hand side and then start to roll the body open towards the left. Inhale, lift that left arm all the way up and then over, reaching towards the front of the room. Doing that nice big side stretch. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that hand down. Then we're going to switch all the way over to the other side. Left foot out towards that left hand side. Extend the right foot. Inhale, lift the right arm all the way up. And over. Big reach with that hand. Find that nice stretch to that side. Inhale. Exhale, hand comes down into your tabletop position. From here, take the hips back towards the heels into your child's pose. And then from here, looking forwards, we're going to inhale, slide all the way through onto your belly. And then as soon as you get there, gently press through the tops of the feet, through the hands, lift the chest into your cobra. Exhale, chin back down. Push through the hands and the knees as you take the hips back to your child's pose. And let's go again. Inhale, looking forward, slide all the way through into your cobra. Inhale. This time we're going to add a twist. Look over your left shoulder. Bring it back to the middle. Look over your right shoulder, back to the middle, all the way down onto the belly, press back into your child's pose, hips back towards the heels. And then from here, we're going to come into our downward facing dog. So plant those feet, tuck the toes under, take the hips all the way up and back to your downward facing dog. Feet hip distance apart. Take a little wiggle out through the feet, walking out through the feet. Drawing each heel down at a time, really stretching out through the backs of the legs, through the calves, all the way up into the toes. And then from here, planting those feet down, we're going to inhale, lift up onto the toes, lift the heels as high as we can. Exhale, draw the heels back down towards the mat. And again, inhale, lift up onto the toes. Exhale, draw the heels down. Inhale, come up onto the toes. This time you're going to rock all the way forwards to your high plank position. Squeeze the core. As you exhale, take the hips up and back to your downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up onto the toes. And then shifting all the way forwards through that spine into your high plank. And then exhale, take the hips up and back, downward dog. Again, inhale, come up onto the toes, shifting forwards, high plank. This time, start to lower the hips down just behind the wrists into a modified upward facing dog. You want to open that chest, keep the toes tucked under. As you exhale, squeeze that core to take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Let's do that again. Inhale, come up onto the toes, shifting forwards through your high plank. Lower the hips down. Open the chest, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Moving through a vinyasa here, we inhale, rock forwards, find your high plank. Finding a chaturanga, you can drop the knees or keep them lifted as you lower down halfway in that little push-up. And then inhale, find upward facing dog onto the tops of the feet, open the chest. And then exhale, take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From here, we're going to lift the right leg up. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that knee in towards the nose. Really press through those hands to lift those hips as high as we can. So we're going to step that foot as close as we can between those hands. If you need to, just adjust that foot forwards a little bit. And if you do have your yoga blocks, you can grab those now. It's okay if you don't have them. It just gives you a little bit more space. From here, we just want to bend nice and deep into that front leg, keeping that back leg as straight as we can, pushing that back heel behind you. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can just come up onto your fingertips. Inhaling here, lift the chest. Then as you exhale, we're going to straighten that front leg and folding into our pyramid pose. And again, if you have those blocks, you might want to slide them back a little bit. Inhale again, bending into the front leg, coming into our low lunge, lift the chest, sink the hips. Exhale, find that pyramid pose, straightening the front leg, folding down. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, bend into the front leg, lifting the chest. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Feel that nice stretch at the back of the leg. And then from here, we'll bend into the front leg once again, just moving the blocks to the side so you can plant the hands down, stepping back through a vinyasa. Find your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Let's go through that on the other side. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale again, knee to nose. Really come onto the back toe, so you're lifting those hips as high as you can to step the foot through. Again, adjust the feet if you need to, and if you have the blocks, you can use them. And then from here, we want to sink those hips down, bending into that front leg, lifting the chest. Inhale. As we exhale, straightening the front leg, folding down into that pyramid pose. Again, bend into the front leg. Inhale as you lift the chest. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, folding down. Keep those hips nice and square. One more time. Inhale, find that low lunge. And exhale, folding into your pyramid pose. From here, bending into the front leg, just move the blocks to the side. And as we plant the hands, stepping back through a vinyasa. Inhale, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, just walking through the feet once again. And then start to walk the feet all the way up towards the top of the mat. Feet are hip distance apart, little bend into the legs as you shake the head. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly now, we're going to roll up to standing. Head comes up last, and once you're there, just roll the shoulders up, back and down, palms facing forwards. Take a big breath in through the nose. And out. From here, those feet together. We're going to inhale, lift the arms all the way up overhead. As you exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, you're going to step the right foot all the way to the back of the mat. We lift up into our high lunge. Inhale, lift the arms up. From here, as we exhale, we take that right hand down. Keep your left arm up. We're finding a twisted lunge here. So opening that chest. Inhale. As you exhale, bring that top hand down. And you're back into that low lunge. And then again, you want to take those blocks. Inhaling here. As you exhale, straighten the front leg. into your pyramid pose, folding over. Inhaling here. And exhale. And from here, bend into that front leg. Reach the hands out in front. Big step up to float the back leg up. Inhaling here, find a flat back. As you exhale, nose towards the knee, standing splits. And then bring that foot all the way down to the top of the mat. We inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. Exhaling, fold. Inhale to roll up to standing, bring the arms up. And exhale, hands at the chest. Other side, inhale, lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, find that flat back, halfway lift. This time as you exhale, step the left foot to the back of the mat. We rise up into our high lunge first. Inhale, lift the arms strong through those legs. As you exhale, bring that left hand down. Keep the right arm up, finding that twisted lunge. Open the chest. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring the top hand down, back into that lunge with the knee lifted. Lift the chest, inhale. As you exhale, straightening the front leg, folding into that pyramid pose. If you have that block. Inhale and exhale. Bending into the front leg, reach the hands out in front, take a big step up to float the back leg up. Inhale. Exhale, nose to knee, standing splits. And bring that top foot all the way down. Inhale, we find a flat back, halfway lift. Exhaling, fold. Inhale, rolling up to standing, bring the arms up. And exhale, hands up the chest. Inhale, we lift the arms up overhead. Exhale, take a forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, plant the hands. You can step or hop back through your vinyasa. Finding that chaturanga. Inhale, back bend, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, take the hips up and back. Downward facing dog. From here, we lift the right leg up. Inhale. As you exhale, stepping that foot through again. Find that space to step it all the way between the hands. We're coming back into our high lunge. Inhale, rising up. And then from here, we're going to take our left hand forwards, right hand behind as we twist. Feel that twist coming all the way through the core, reaching those hands into opposite directions. And then from here, taking a little bit of a reverse. So start to reach that front hand up towards the ceiling, and the back hand can come onto that back leg. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring that left hand all the way down towards the mat. And we're back into that twisted lunge. Inhaling here. As you exhale, bring that top hand down, back into that low lunge again. If you have the blocks, that's great. Just lifting the chest, inhale. Last time, exhale, we find that pyramid pose. Straighten the front leg, folding over. Inhaling here, and exhale. And then from here, just bring that right hand on the inside of that right foot and start to walk the hands all the way to the middle of the mat as you turn the toes to face that left hand side. So we should be in a wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, you're going to find a halfway lift, flat back. As you exhale, folding a little deeper. Big breath in and out. And then from here, just bring the hands back underneath the shoulders. Now you're going to walk the hands back towards the top of the mat. And you can plant the hands either stepping straight to downward dog or take a vinyasa. Inhale. And exhale. Let's just go through that on the other side. We inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale to step the foot through. Setting up for our high lunge. Inhale, rising up. As we exhale, we twist. Right hand goes forwards, left hand goes behind, twisting through that core. And then we're going to reverse it, start to reach that back hand behind. Right arm goes up towards the ceiling. Inhaling here. And then as we exhale, leaning forwards, bring that right hand down, left arm stays up. And that twisted lunge. Inhale. As you exhale, look down towards the mat, bring that top hand down. Again, into that low lunge. You can use the blocks. Inhale. As you exhale, straighten the front leg, folding into your pyramid pose. Inhaling here. And exhale. And start to bring that left hand on the inside of the foot. Once again, turning the feet this time to face the right as we come into our wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. This time, if you want, you can take a hold of the ankles or the backs of the legs and gently draw yourself down. Inhaling and exhaling. And slowly bring the hands back down. Walking them all the way to the front, bringing the foot. The last time, either straight to downward dog or vinyasa. Inhaling, back bend. And exhale, downward facing dog. From here, just bring the knees down, sitting into your child's pose. Big breath in and out. From here, looking forward like we did before, we're going to slide all the way through onto our belly. Into a little bit of a back bend here. Starting off with our locust pose, we're going to interlace the hands behind our backs. Rolling the shoulders back. Start to use your lower back to lift the chest. Inhale. And then as we exhale, we stay. Can you point those toes, reach them up behind you. See if you can lift those knees, maybe even the thighs start to lift off the mat as well. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly release down towards the mat. And just rock those hips side to side. And this time, coming into our bow pose, we're going to bend the legs, bring those feet in, see if we can take a hold of the feet. And then same as before, just using that lower back to lift the chest, roll the shoulders back. And this time we start to kick the feet into the hands to lift even more. Inhaling here. Exhale to stay. And again, big breath in. And then exhale, slowly release down towards the mat. Let the feet go. Once again, just rock those hips side to side. And then this time, keeping your head up at this end, just roll onto your back. And once you are there, bring the knees into the chest, squeezing them in, a little rock side to side. And then just take the knees out wide, And keep your feet together. And you're going to take a hold of the ankles or even the outsides of the feet. And then try and keep the shoulders and the head down on the mat. But if they don't go down, it's okay. You just want to think about those knees going out wide. You're gently pulling those feet in towards the body. Inhale in here. And exhale. And then from here into our happy baby, keep a hold of the feet as you start to lift them up towards the ceiling. Still those knees out wide, keeping the feet flexed. Inhale in here. And exhale. And slowly releasing the feet. Keep that right knee into the chest as you let the left leg go out long. Big breath in. Exhale, take it over towards the left as you twist. Just briefly releasing that spine. And inhale, come back to the middle. Switch it out. Bring that left knee in, right leg out long. Inhale. Exhale, take it over towards the right. And slowly roll into your back. Closing the eyes to find yourself into your Shavasana, letting the legs go out long, arms by the sides, palms facing up. And just check in with the body, make sure there's no tension there. Every muscle is completely relaxed. And from here, just start to wiggle the fingers and toes. And slowly bring some movement back into the body. Into the breath. And then in your own time, you're going to roll onto your side. And then, whenever you're ready, bring yourself all the way up, back into that comfortable seated position. And then once you're there, just bringing the hands together, close the eyes. And thank you for doing this class with me. Namaste.